This is Celebrity Page TV. We're covering pop culture news from around the world. I'm Sonia Isabel here in the CelebrityPage.com New York City newsroom. Hey, James.
Hey, Sonia, and I'm James Vaughn, keeping you covered from our West Coast newsroom. From Hollywood to your hometown, here's what's on today's episode.
I can neither confirm nor deny, and I also cannot confirm or deny my involvement.
It's the top secret new HBO series. Now we're getting a sneak peek at the show already being compared to Bridgerton.
Also,
West Hollywood lifestyle is absolutely insane.
move over Real Housewives, meet the men hoping to take over reality TV.
Plus,
Don't judge me for having some wine at night.
we loved her as part of the Brat Pack. Now Ali Sheedy is back on our screens and telling Celebrity Page all about her brand new series. But first, the man who brought us Downton Abbey has a brand new series, and today one of the stars is giving us a sneak peek of the Gilded Age.
New York is a collection of villages. The old have been in charge since before the Revolution, until the new people invaded.
Move over Downton Abbey and Bridgerton. There's a new steamy period drama coming to our TVs.
There are definitely Bridgerton-like qualities to the show, I will say that. I think that's all I can say.
Mr. Adams, how good of you to drop by. What can we give you?
Nothing. Thank you, Mrs. Van Ryn.
Actor Claiborne Elder playing John Adams, but not the former president.
It's set in the 1880s, 1890s in New York, and it's about the old rich and the new rich, and this time in which, because of the Industrial Revolution, they started to collide. The new rich people were so incredibly wealthy that they sort of overtook the social classes. And it's a story about those two opposing sides coming together.
You must meet the right people in the right way.
Money isn't everything, Agnes.
The cast full of Broadway legends like Christine Baranski, Cynthia Nixon, Carrie Coon, and Audra McDonald.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. Ba-da-da.
Claiborne himself, a Broadway veteran currently starring in the revival of Company by the late, great Stephen Sondheim.
He's been a mentor to me since he gave me my first job ever. He took a huge chance on me when I was just some kid with no agent who went to the open chorus call. He was a really wonderful man.
Is it your first visit to New York?
It's my first visit to almost anywhere.
Now Claiborne excited to work with another legend, Emmy-winning writer and producer Julian Fellowes.
Gilded Age is just such an incredible company of people. Julian Fellowes is such a prolific writer. He writes all the words. It's incredible, the characters he crafts. It has been absolutely a thrill to be a part of it.
She'll disrupt things.
Maybe we need a bit of disruption.
Let the tournament begin.
The Gilded Age premieres Monday, January 24th on HBO and HBO Max. From a scripted drama, let's move to some reality show drama.
Oh yeah, Sonia, move over Real Housewives because we're about to meet the stars of a new series. They are the men of West Hollywood.
No one cares what you like as long as you're respectful of everyone else.
3 straight men and 3 gay men are taking over reality TV.
Life in general is just one big performance.
All shot before the pandemic. Audiences following this elite group of personalities, including Brennan, who has millions of followers online, and Murray, known as Mr. West Hollywood.
I got the opportunity to do a reality show, and I was just like, I've never done a reality show before. It's kind of like my YouTube videos, because I was doing vlogs at the time, which were crazy and spectacular, every single video.
And it follows our lifestyle kind of like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So you get to see in our everyday lives, you get to see us going out to events, you get to see us having dinners together and all the drama that comes with that, obviously.
And while they drew inspiration from some reality royalty, they're hoping to make their own unique mark in this popular genre.
It was always the Housewives this, Housewives that, you know, now we're switching it up. There's drama. If you like drama, this is a show for you. I was like almost taken aback, so I was like, whoa, I'm not used to all this drama, you know, but it was fun. I got through it.
You know, I moved down here from Montana. I was raised on a ranch. I moved here. I didn't know anybody. I just packed up my car and got here. I actually really hope that this pushes people to chase their dreams and their careers.
It's not just one way that people may view West Hollywood. There's more to it. And I feel like this show really shows that in a cool way, and it shows that, you know, the inclusivity of West Hollywood.
Men of West Hollywood is available for free now on the streaming service Crackle.
Now to some new movies. If you're looking for a thriller, we've got 2 new ones for you. Our Hollywood insider Arthur Cade is talking with the stars of War Hunt and The Free Fall.
Hello?
Are you there?
Shawn Ashmore is a husband trying to control his wife in the new horror film The Free Fall.
You do a good job of playing the creepy, manipulative husband. I love it, man. That's got to be a crazy role to get into.
Yeah, it was. When I read the script, I was drawn to him. Even though he does things that are manipulative and his motivations are really muddy and in question, I understood him.
You don't remember. I found you in the tub, Sarah.
You've got some of the team behind Get Out producing this.
Get Out and The Free Fall are completely different movies, but there are some similarities in the psychological thriller nature of it and also the mystery, the sort of like what is happening.
They'll find us. They always do.
Sean, one of the busiest actors in Hollywood, playing Iceman in the X-Men series, Wesley on The Rookie, and Lamplighter on The Boys.
So getting to play against type as Lamplighter, poking fun at X-Men, but also paying tribute to the character that I played in the past was like amazing.
The Free Fall is in theaters now.
You know, that plane went down behind enemy lines. It was carrying sensitive material.
And if you're looking for even more scares, there's another new release called War Hunt. The supernatural thriller stars Mickey Rourke and Jackson Rathbone, who's best known as Jasper from the Twilight movies.
You get to work with one of my all-time favorites, Mr. Mickey Rourke, and this is a bit of a different movie. Tell me all about it.
That's pretty much all I had to hear was Mickey Rourke was going to be in the movie. That was a sign-on, immediacy for me. It was a fun read. It was a fun movie to make, and I think it's a fun movie to watch.
War Hunt is in theaters and available on demand now. For Celebrity Page TV, I'm Arthur Cade.
Time now for an update on the world of daytime soaps. For that, we turn to Soap Opera Digest editorial director Stephanie Sloan. Stephanie, thanks so much for joining us. Let's start with a big shakeup on The Young and the Restless.
Richard Burgi, who joined the cast last year, is out and has been replaced by beloved Guiding Light veteran Robert Newman. Richard explained that he had inadvertently broken COVID protocols at the #1 soap and was let go. Within 48 hours, the show tapped Robert, and he couldn't be more thrilled to be back in daytime. Robert shares that he's excited about the character and the scripts he received so far, and look for him to make his debut in February.
And you also have casting news from Days of Our Lives.
Kevin Spiritus is back as Craig Wesley for a groundbreaking new storyline. Lindsey Godfrey, who was let go last year, is back as Sarah and spoke to us about her exit and return to the show. She admits it was a tough time for her when she left. She really liked being at the show, which is one of the many reasons she's thrilled to be working there again. And finally, All My Children alum William Christian has been cast in the new role of TR, who has a connection to Jack A. Harry's Paulina.
Well, as always, thanks so much, Stephanie. For more stories like these, check out the latest issue of Soap Opera Digest.
Still to come.
To master sexual excellence, I'm going to create an app.
We're hanging out with the star of the hilarious new film Sex Appeal. And later,
the drama of trying to figure out relationships with people, right?
Ali Sheedy joins us to talk about her emotional new TV show. It's all ahead on Celebrity Page TV.
Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Weenie's Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, footlong cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Senoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Weenie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Weenie's,
go Weenie's!
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by
Abrulala.
you never pay full price. Seize the deals on top names before they're gone. Shop Rubella.com today.
Welcome back, Celebrity Page TV. Hulu's newest movie is trending on CelebrityPage.com, and our social producer, Ricky Cornish, has the star of Sex Appeal. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, James. Mika Abdallah starring in the sexy new comedy that is the 411 on 4Play.
I need you to come over to my house and hook up with me every day after school.
What?
Mika playing Avery, a teen perfectionist looking to master sex before taking the next step with her long-distance boyfriend.
The film basically follows her journey of having to realize that when human emotions and discovering sex in high school comes into play, that you can't follow the same protocol that you would with a science experiment.
The film featuring a talented cast, including Paris Jackson and comedian Fortune Feimster.
So what was it like having these amazing people that were joining you along for the ride?
I mean, I just think that everyone that was on set made it so much fun. My moms were hilarious. I mean, every single day on set with my moms, it was tough because I couldn't keep it together. Everyone was just lovely.
Sex Appeal is streaming now on Hulu. For more trending stories, head to CelebrityPage.com.
2022 is a fresh start for all of us, and stars like Carrie-Ann Inaba are prioritizing their health this year. Well, joining us now is lifestyle and beauty expert Karen Purcell with some advice for living better in 2022. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Sonia. Thanks for having me. We all really want to feel good going into the new year, and I have some great brands that are going to help us do so. Spud Love Organic Thick Cut Potato Chips are a great option for when you want to indulge your snack cravings, but you also want a full flavor, really crispy potato chip. Spud Love uses the highest quality organic potatoes, which are grown on their farm in Oregon. The brand is actually farmer owned and grown by 5 generations of expert potato farmers. The chips are USDA certified, organic, non-GMO project verified, certified gluten-free, and have a clean, simple ingredient statement. Available in 5 flavors, these potato chips are perfect for football parties like the upcoming NFL playoffs. You can find Spud Love on Amazon, their official site, and also select retailers across the country. Next up, I have a delicious alternative to dairy milk. Ripple is changing the game, and they're introducing their pea protein milk. This is their plant-based pea protein milk, and it has better nutrition and it's better tasting than some of the other non-dairy milks on the market. Ripple Unsweetened Original has 8 times more protein than almond milk and 50% more calcium than dairy milk. And get this, it's completely sugar-free. The brand also just launched a new oat version that combines oat and pea protein for those who love the taste of oat milk but want the benefits of protein, which traditional oat milk lacks. Not only are Ripple products creamier and more delicious than the other watery non-dairy milks, but they are also great for adding a boost of protein to smoothies, cereal, and coffee. And you can pick up Ripple at any major retailer or at natural health food stores.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know you also have a great soda alternative too.
That's right. And soda can be really refreshing, but it's also not that good for you. So I'm really excited about Green Cola. It's the best tasting 0-calorie cola on the market, and it doesn't have any of that artificial junk that is in traditional sodas. Green Cola fulfills a promise to create a great tasting premium cola drink that's sweetened naturally with stevia and caffeinated naturally with green coffee beans, putting a very unique twist on a no-calorie cola. Green Cola is the one thing you can add in this new year without the guilt. You can order Green Cola on Amazon.com, but you can also get it on Walmart.com.
Okay, definitely have to try that. Any other items today?
Yes, so Good Side Foods is actually on a mission to make plant-based eating easier and healthier for everyone with their new meatless crumbles. These are so great because the nutrition is really dense and it has fewer ingredients than some of the others on the market. Good Side Foods goes back to the basics, using just 3 ingredients to create nutritious, delicious, and satisfying plant-based protein powered by fermentation. This better-for-you meat is tastier and easier to digest with no artificial flavors, coloring, no soy. It's non-GMO, kosher, and halal. 1 bag of Good Side Foods meatless crumbles costs just $10.99, which is one of the most affordable options on the market. You can find Good Side Foods meatless crumbles on their website and can try them today.
Can't wait to try it. Thanks so much, Karen.
Just ahead.
And the shotgun drop kick sends Hobbs through the ropes.
Meet the man behind a dynamite wrestling craze. That's coming up on Celebrity Page TV.
Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Weenies Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, foot-long cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Sonoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Weenies Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Weenies,
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Mr. Las Vegas returns to the stage. Here's today's Vegas headliners. Wayne Newton is getting up close and personal with his fans. The entertainment legend kicking off new dates of his hit show, which even includes a Q&A with the audience. It's all happening at the Flamingo from January 24th through the end of June. Tickets are on sale now.
Welcome back. He's one of the biggest names in the world of wrestling. Now AEW CEO Tony Khan is ready to light it up like dynamite with a big change to his #1 show. Correspondent Rachel Smith talked to Khan to get all the scoop.
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. A new era, a new season, a new breath for AEW Dynamite.
The world of wrestling just keeps exploding, and president of AEW, Tony Khan, says this is an exciting new era for the sport.
With AEW Dynamite on TBS every week on Wednesdays and Rampage every Friday night on TNT, it's just so huge to have so much great wrestling for the fans every week. It's amazing how fast we've grown, and it's thanks to the great wrestlers and the great wrestling fans.
Absolutely. I mean, wrestling fans are like none other.
Heading to the place where real professional wrestling lives. It's a new day.
Now is the next chapter.
AEW Dynamite is lighting up the new year with record ratings and more crossover with sports and pop culture.
Mike Tyson has been on AEW many times, and great stars from sports like Shaquille O'Neal. Snoop Dogg has wrestled in AEW. So
Snoop Doggy Dogg! I love it!
What a great guy.
What a great guy.
So most of all, try to make the shows fun, but not so much based on sketches and pageantry, but really built around great wrestling matches every week, which is, I think, why we the fans are so loyal to us.
What a poetic return for Hangman, and we have new champions!
The new Professional Wrestling League just keeps attracting more fans, proving this ringside show packs quite an entertaining punch.
Dynamite, no doubt about that.
Let's go.
The big game is almost here, and stars like Rebel Wilson are gearing up for an exciting day. We're giving you the best tasty tips for your game day plans this year. Former football star and celebrity chef Eddie Jackson is sharing his favorite plant-based recipes.
First things first, what we have is Chipotle chicken sliders. I have gochujang molasses egg rolls. And lastly, what I have is chicken pepper poppers. 3 recipes that are one-handers, packed with flavor. The texture is amazing, and I think all of your friends are going to love it on the big game. So for me, I love using the Mindful Chicken product because you can easily swap it into any recipe that you have where you would normally use chicken, but at its core, the Mindful Chicken product is already delicious.
You can also enter an exciting sweepstakes to score some delicious food and even meet Chef Eddie.
You have 2 options. One is you can win a plant-based game day party pack. And then secondly, you have the opportunity to hopefully have me come to your house and put on a plant-based catering. It's all about swapping out some of those meat options and having a little bit of fun with it.
You can enter the sweepstakes and learn more at sweetearthfoods.com. Reels is examining the death of the legendary Frank Sinatra on the series Autopsy. Here's your first look.
He got the reputation of being one-take Frank for a very good reason. He would tell his crew members, I don't care how long it takes you to set up the lighting, I don't care how long it takes you to set up the dolly and the track, you're gonna get one take.
Action! Robber! Listen, come here.
Frank's famously short temper may have contributed to his death.
Frank made a rash decision, which put his life in danger.
We'll be watching Autopsy: The Last Hours of Frank Sinatra Wednesday, January 26th on Reels.
When we come back,
this show is about connection and relationships.
An inside look at the new series Single Drunk Female, next on Celebrity Page TV.
Charbroiled Hot Dogs is the only charbroiled restaurant in Las Vegas. Weenie's Charbroiled has a full menu of hot dogs, foot-long cheese chili dogs, pizza logs, Sonoran Mexican hot dogs on bolillo buns, and Chicago-style Italian beefs served wet with jardinera. Mention this ad for a complimentary Loganberry drink with your order. Family-friendly with dine-in and carry-out service. Weenie's Charbroiled Hot Dogs.
If you don't come to Weenie's,
We know what it feels like to be unhappy and unhealthy, and we want to help you get to happy and healthy. We have nutrition programs, we have personal training, boot camp classes, CrossFit classes, and excellent coaching to help you get to where you want to be. But the best part of it is that we start by sitting down with you one-on-one. And we talk about your goals and we talk about your life's journey so far. And it's a free meeting where we figure out your life plan together. You're finally going to have help becoming the happiest and healthiest you can be.
Never miss an episode. Be sure to set your DVR to record Celebrity Page TV. Now back to the show.
Welcome back, Celebrity Page TV. For years, we watched Ali Sheedy, the teenager, as part of Hollywood's Brat Pack. But now she's the mom in the new series, A Single Drunk Female. And she's giving us an inside look.
I didn't have anything better to do.
Ali Sheedy, the basket case.
Hello, Smother. Did you just talk about me the whole time? Yes, Mother, it's all about you.
Is now the parent to a daughter struggling to get sober.
Starting over and having to recalibrate. This happens to everybody at a various point. You know, there's going to be a point where you're going to have to just stop. Wait a minute. I got to restructure. I got to reorganize. I got to re.
Don't judge me for having some wine at night. It's hard to be a person. I hear you.
Based on the true story of the show's creator, it's centered around Ali's daughter who has to move back home after rehab.
It's based on our creator, Simone Finch's real life experience. So it's very specific. And ultimately, her character's journey is sort of joyful and hopeful and one of reconnection.
I want all the booze and all the drugs all at the same time. You want to come in for a cup of tea? It's not blow, but it's all I have.
And while the show is a comedy, it doesn't shy away from the real-life issues faced by addicts and their families.
That was kind of the biggest challenge for me, maintaining that tone and doing it honestly. We're riding a really fine line, I think.
These are the right times for this kind of show. Things are just messy. They're messy and they're challenging, and rethinking relationships. I know that's gone on with me. I think it's gone on with a lot of people, especially because of the times that we're living in.
I miss being a drunk. There's a lot less accountability.
Look for new episodes Thursdays on Freeform.
Great to see Ali Sheedy back on TV. All right, thank you, James. And for James and the team, I'm Sonia Isabelle. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week here. And of course, we always have you covered on CelebrityPage.com for your daily trending stories.